everyone, it's Melissa, and today I am doing the tag about tags. I was tagged by Courtney Ferriter. This tag was originally created by Roz from Scallydandling about the books. I will link both their channels below. So let's get right into it. Number one is tag firsts. Did you do the BookTube newbie tag? If not, what was your first tag? Do you choose to watch newbie tags? The newbie tag was my first tag. I think I'm like 99% sure that it was actually my very first video. When you're starting your channel, it's hard to know what video to make first. Like, it feels kind of weird to just jump in with like a book review or something. It's just an easy in. Do I choose to watch newbie tags? I have in the past, because it's nice to support new channels coming up. So I would search the newbie tag and then filter by videos uploaded in the last month or in the last however many months, and find new people. I wouldn't necessarily just subscribe to anyone based on their newbie tag, but if they had another couple of videos out, I would watch those and just see if I vibed with them, if like I dug their personality, or liked how they, analyzed or talked about books, or if we had similar reading tastes, those kinds of things. So I would usually watch like maybe a wrap up or like a recommendations list, or even a TBR can give you some information about like what kind of books I like to read. And I have subscribed to channels in that way. I haven't done that lately just because I'm subscribed to so many BookTube channels and I love everyone I'm subscribed to, but I can't watch all the people I'm subscribed to. Like, I just don't. If you've ever like tagged me in something and I haven't responded, like I probably just didn't get to that video. And there comes a point where if it's a few weeks ago, like I probably am not going to like backtrack and watch it. And it's nothing against the people I watch. I love you all, but I'm oversubscribed for sure. And I just can't watch everyone's videos. I try my hardest, but I just can't. Number two is tag emotions. What feelings do tags provoke in you? Tag joy and delight, tag boredom and resentment, tag guilt or anxiety, even tag envy. I think joy and delight. I think there are some kind of like sillier tags out there that can just be really fun to watch. Or sometimes you learn more about the person. And when you're watching someone for a while, you're not just interested in the books they're reading. You're just kind of interested in them more completely as a person. So that can be really fun and delightful. Tag boredom and resentment, no. If I find a tag boring, I'm probably just not going to watch people do it. Tag guilt or anxiety. I have in the past felt guilty not doing tags if someone's tagged me, or feeling guilty if I've missed someone tagging me. And I've just kind of let that go because I'm pretty sure that no one out there who I'm like BookTube friends with would be insulted if I missed their tag or if I didn't do their tag. I think they would understand that sometimes you just don't have time to do it, or you might have missed that video, so I don't really feel guilty anymore. Tag envy, yes. I have done tags before, and then I watched someone else do it after, and I'm like, oh man, their answers were so much better than mine, or they really took it in an interesting direction or something like that. So tag envy, I experience that all the time. Number three is tag favorites. What kind of tags do you like most and least to do and to watch? So the type of tags that I don't like to do are the ones that require like more research or not research, but more prep. I don't have a lot of time, so I like the ones where I can kind of sit down and speak a little bit more off the cuff. Like ones like this I really like because I don't need to prep. I know what my thoughts are about all of these things, so I can just share those thoughts. Ones where there are things like, share a book about this, or, what's an example of an author you've liked who does this, or like those types of things. I have to sit and reflect on those questions. So it's not that I don't like them. Like I probably would like watch those, but I don't like them. I don't like doing them as much as ones like these, like more kind of discussion based ones. Because I have to either sit and think about those things ahead of time and like write down my answers, which takes time, or I have to sit in front of my phone and think about it And then that causes more editing time because I have to edit out the copious minutes that I've spent thinking on camera. So those are not my favorite to do. But those types, I guess I don't really mind watching so much. I don't think there's any tags, like any type of tag that I really dislike watching for the most part. And like the types of tags that I like the most to watch are those like discussion ones that include questions that are like just not only about books. I find interesting as well because it's interesting to start telling about the person as well. Number 4 is tag style. How do you tag? Do you have a system for keeping track of when you are tagged or tags you plan to do? Do you prepare to do tags or just wing it? So I don't really have a system for keeping track. Like I said, I probably miss a lot of them. A lot of times that I'm tagged. Sorry if that bothers you. I just can't. So I have like just a Word document that has like a rough plan for like the coming weeks. A very flexible plan. It gets changed constantly, but I'll think like, oh, okay, on this date, I want to do my wrap up. And then on the next video I do the week after, I want to do, a review on this or whatever. So I kind of have a rough plan. So if I'm tagged in something that I want to do, I'll just open that document and I'll just insert in the timeline. Like I'll usually put it on a Tuesday for Tag Tuesday, but I'll just insert like the name of the tag and who tagged me in there. Do you prepare to do tags or just wing it? I do prepare if, like I said, it requires some forethought because I'd probably rather spend the time thinking and writing things down versus editing after the fact. Like that's just, I think, a little bit easier, but I do prefer tags where I don't have to do that and I can just wing it. Number 5 is tag memories of the tags you have watched, done, or created which have stuck in your memory. Are there any you would like to revisit or revive? I don't know about any that I'd like to revisit or revive because I forget about tags. So I don't think any of them would, like ones that were really old probably wouldn't stick with me. And I've only been watching BookTube. Well, I've had my channel for a year and I probably watched BookTube about a year before that. So I've only been watching BookTube for a couple of years. So I don't know that I would even know which ones are out there to revive. Ones that have stuck with me. I really enjoyed Roz's reread tag specifically because a lot of BookTube, not everyone, but a lot of BookTube is really about like new releases and anticipated things coming out that year and like new, and not so much about like backlist stuff. And no one really ever talks about rereading books. Like there are a couple of booktubers out there, but for the most part, it seems that people are just after the next new thing to read and don't really revisit old favorites. So I really enjoyed hearing people talk about how much they do or don't reread and the reasons why and et cetera, et cetera. Another one that I liked was, I think it was called the genres tag or the book genres tag. I'll find it again and insert it below. But it was essentially, you can do the tag multiple times. So maybe that is one I'll revisit with a different genre. But the idea is you choose a book genre and you answer those questions, but you can do the tag again with a different genre. So it had questions like, what is a trope in this genre that you like? What's a trope in this genre that you really hate? Your favorite book in this genre, like those types of things. And I really like those questions because I am a genre, I don't want to say I'm a genre reader because I will read pretty much anything, not just genre fiction, but I enjoy different genres of books. So it was interesting to kind of like reflect back on the genre that I chose. I think I did horror and kind of reflect on what is it about horror that I like and dislike and blah, blah, blah. And it was also interesting to watch other people do that tag and just kind of talk about genre fiction and the good things about, different genres or subgenres and the maybe formulaic or not so great things about them. So I really enjoyed that tag as well. So I guess I should probably tag people. I've lost track of how many people have done this tag. I think it's made the rounds quite a bit. I don't know if Summer from Cozy Reading with Quaker Cats has done this. If you haven't, Summer, I would love to see you do it. If I've missed you doing that video, sorry. Who else? Berna, I've forgotten your channel's name. I'll link you below. Berna, I would love to see you do this. Barb from the Font, have you done this? If not, I would love to see you do it. Oh, and Tara, what is your channel's name? Oh, your channel name is Reading with Tara. That was mildly embarrassing. I would like to see you do this as well. Anyway, that's all for today. I think I need a nap. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll chat soon. Take care. Bye.